What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video today on the channel. And today we're kind of just going to be discussing, Fortnite Chapter 2 and how it's been, because obviously it's coming to a close very, very soon. And I just wanted to, kind of go over and, go back through all the memories that we've had. So today I'm going to be actually ranking every single season in Fortnite Chapter 2. And this is my opinion. If you have your own, you are welcome to leave it in the comments below. If you feel like it, if you don't, well, I don't know. But this is all my opinion, and I can respect yours. So, yeah. Hopefully you respect mine. Alright, so let's get into the rankings. So, obviously, there's only going to be 8 places, since there's only been 8 seasons so far, and I did include Season 8, even though it hasn't technically ended at the time of recording this. But doesn't matter. So in about 1 week, this season ends, and I just wanted to go over them. So here we go. Coming in at number 8 is going to be, I think, probably everybody's least favorite, Season 6. I don't know if this is your least favorite, but I didn't really like Season 6 at all. It was okay. The animals got annoying after a certain amount of time. The whole primal thing was just not fun. The whole crafting thing, they copied other games stuff. They copied, Minecraft is the main game that they took inspiration from, or copied, if you will. And yeah, the battle pass, it was okay. There wasn't really a season event, a live event at the end of the season, so I can't rank it based on that. Battle pass was decent. The weapons, the makeshift weapons, dude. The makeshift weapons, they were trash. Those things sucked. I mean, they were similar to regular weapons, but just way worse. And they sounded horrible too. Like the makeshift shotgun was kind of like a pump, but it did less damage and it shot maybe a little bit slower, and it sounded god awful. So that season was not the best season. They could have done something way cooler with it, but they just didn't, I guess. Or anyway, on to the number 7 spot on the list. That is going to be Chapter 2, Season 1. Now, Chapter 2, Season 1 was really fun for like the first 2 or 3 months, but after that, it kind of just went downhill. New map, nobody liked that. I mean, some people liked it, but everybody was still nostalgic from the old map. Swimming and fishing and the implement of boats and stuff like that was really cool. I think everybody was like, wow, this is actually the first time that we've been able to do something else than fly and walk. We can swim and stuff. So, that was really cool. And I feel like next chapter, if they implement, a sliding thing, everybody's going to be like, wow, this is just like the swimming thing, except now we can slide. It's going to be exactly like Call of Duty, but, that doesn't matter. Anyway, stop talking about Chapter 3. So, this season was fun. The Battle Pass was pretty good. That's kind of all there is to say. I mean, obviously, the game completely changed, and they vaulted a lot of stuff. Only OG weapons were brought back, and traps, I believe traps were there for that season and then taken out again. Yeah, believe so. Yeah, this season also had the Star Wars crossover and the Christmas and Halloween update. I don't remember much from the Halloween update. The Christmas update, I do remember. Like, the whole map was filled with snow, and they were coming out with new snow skins and stuff. And they took on a new character design instead of using the default skin's face for everything. And that's pretty much it. The whole map did get covered with snow, like in Chapter 1. And that was cool while it lasted. But, I mean, it was fine. The Star Wars collab was meh. It was okay. And then, yeah, that was basically it. Alright, anyway. Trying to make this a short video. Not too long. All right. So next, coming in at number 6, we have season 5. Now, don't get me wrong, season 5 was pretty good. It's just there was so many. There's the next 5 seasons were just really good that they got above it. What the next season I'm about to mention just barely did better than season 5. Anyway, season 5, um, pretty good. There was a lot of collabs. There was Chun-Li and Ryu, and then there was the Xenomorph and Ellen Ripley, and then there was the Terminator and stuff, and God, what else was there? There was Laura Croft. Who? No, Laura Croft was in season 6. There was the Predator. There was all sorts of crossovers. The Mandalorian was there with Baby Yoda. So that kind of drags it down a little bit since people want to see original ideas and not just copy and paste. This season was pretty cool though. The Star Wars game mode was okay. The Mandalorian sniper was really fun to use since it had thermal vision. The sand feature was really cool as well. The battle pass was pretty good. With Mancake and those guys. I don't remember many of them. Um, and this season had some pretty good lore in it. It's a pretty good storyline. And of course, I just remembered there was The Walking Dead. They were there too. So yeah, that's kind of it to say for this season. I mean, it was good. It was fun to play for a little bit, but they kept vaulting the sand feature, and it was like, bro, really, come on, like why? And then I think NPCs got introduced that season, and then there was bounties that season as well. So that was pretty fun. Of course, there was that's who the battle pass was. There was a colossal coliseum, and then stuff. There was Menace, and then the anime girl. So that was fun. Um, anyway, on to the next season, which I said barely did better than season 5. Is in our 5th spot. I have season 7, which was just this past season, obviously. This past season, this season was okay. It was barely better than season 5 because of the live event. Now, the season 5 live event was cool, but I just feel like the season 7 live event, Operation Skyfire, was so much better because it was literally the bombing of an alien mothership. I still don't know how we won. Anyway, this season was cool. It saw a bunch of aliens and Rick and Morty, and I didn't think Morty was gonna get a skin considering that he was significantly shorter than everybody, but he ended up getting one, and it was kind of broken with some of the emotes. It still kind of is. Rick is actually significantly taller, so his hitbox is different. So you can shoot right through his forehead, and it won't hit him for any damage. So that season kind of was broken a little bit. We saw new guns, which was really cool. We saw the ray gun from the aliens, the rail gun, and the pulse rifle, and stuff like that. We saw alien nanites as well. That was pretty fun. We could use those to craft or create little boxes where we could float in midair. And of course, Holly Hedges became Holly Hatchery, which I don't think anybody noticed until they pointed it out. What else was there? Yeah, okay. UFOs were kind of annoying since you could just spam those and whatnot, and spam click and whatnot. So that was not fun. The abductions in the beginning of the match, I feel like they were a little OP because if you easily won that minigame that the aliens made you play, then well, I mean, you would just get gold guns off the bat. But it was also kind of not fair because you'd go up there, you would win, you'd come back down, and by the time you got back down, there's like 30, 40 people left in the match, and you're hardly gonna get any kills. You have to rush around. So, not the best plan. But it was still cool. And then we had the Rift Tour with Ariana Grande. That was fun, I guess. I don't know. It's something that's meant for girls since Ariana Grande's main target when she sings is teenage girls. But It was cool. Apparently, it's part of the lore because the aliens like scan your memory while we were listening to Ariana Grande sing. I don't know, uh, but yeah, that was pretty cool. Let's see what else was there that season. I don't think there was anything else besides the alien henchmen. So yeah, that's gonna be it for season 7. That's all I have to say about that season. On to the number 4 spot is actually gonna be the current season we're in, season 8. So season 8 so far has been pretty fun. It's obviously the whole storyline with like after season 7 with the UFO crashing. There's all the Kevin the cubes falling. There's the blue Kevin, the gold Kevin. All this Kevin stuff going on and whatnot, and it was pretty fun. Uh, there's the gold Kevin going around spawning little like mini baby Kevins or whatever, and then they all go to the center of the map. And then there's Cube Town or whatever, and then the current state we're at right now is the Cube Queen is actually like she made like the Cube Town made an entire pyramid to take the gold cube up to her or something. And it looks pretty weird right now, not gonna lie. So that's what's going on in the game currently at the time that I'm making this video. So yeah, so this season we've had some pretty cool stuff, like the whole voting boards and whatnot, where we get to vote for what comes back. Sadly, the boogie bomb lost. The flintlock came back. The combat came back. Then we saw the combat assault rifle. So that was pretty fun. Combat assault rifle, I'm not a huge fan of it. I really don't like it. But, whatever. So, I mean, yeah. This current season has actually been pretty good. The battle pass is pretty good. The tuna fish was that was a really good thing that they did. I really liked that. Yeah, I have all the styles for the tuna fish and whatnot. I have all the styles for the gold, blue, and purple skins that you unlock after you've completed the battle pass, which those are really dope. So yeah, they started doing those back in season 2. So yeah, those styles are really cool. And yeah, this season's been pretty fun. Waiting for it to end, waiting for the live event to happen. So yeah, basically just waiting for the live event to happen and for the season to come to a close. Okay. So next, in the third spot on the list, I have season 4, chapter 2, season 4, the Marvel season where Thor brings everybody to the island and stuff. It's like Iron Man, Doctor Doom, Mystique, Storm, Groot, Wolverine, all these heroes and stuff end up showing up, like Ghost Rider, Silver Surfer, Daredevil. Like, dude, this season was lit. Like, I know it was so hard to play because of the mythics, but dude, this season was the season. The season of all seasons of this chapter. It was so much fun to play. Even though you may have died to the mythic weapons once or twice, it was so fun. Because you would land at Stark Industries, there'd be so much chaos, you would get like 14 free kills. Like, it was insane. I can't even. It was so dope. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say, man. It was lit. It was so much fun. All these mythics. And then we had the Marvel game mode where it was just the mythic weapons. That was amazing. And then there was a tournament with that, which was even more fun. So yeah, the season was lit. We had the Iron Man beam, the Iron Man gloves. Stark Industries was teleported to the map. The Galactus live event happened. That was super cool. I actually got to see that, and it worked perfectly fine on mobile. Believe it or not, that event worked on my phone. Like, it was working perfectly fine. I don't know how, but it did. So yeah, I wasn't home at the time it happened, so I just loaded up Fortnite on my phone. Uh, I was in Florida when it was going on, so I just watched it from my phone. It was pretty lit. Yeah, it was crazy. It was absolutely insane. Very fun. Very fun. Very fun. Yeah, that's. I mean, do I have to describe it to you? Really? It's the Marvel season. Duh. Well, it was fun. It was fun. Battle Pass amazing. we can move on now. All right. In the number 2 slot, this may be a little controversial, but I have Season 3. Okay, I have Chapter 2, Season 3 coming in second place. This season was probably the most unique season ever. It had not a ton of map changes, but it was something that we never thought was going to happen. The whole map flooded, and just sharks. We could ride sharks around for mobility. The boats were so much more useful now, and it was just crazy, dude. It was so much fun to play. I remember during the summer, this season was happening like June, July, August. During the summer, I would get home from running camp in the morning. I would hop on with the boys and play Fortnite Season 3 with them all day long during the summer. I did nothing but that. And especially with my boy Josh, since he went to running camp with me, we would always talk about going home and playing. It was so much fun to play. So much fun. The map changes were cool. We had the Authority, which replaced the Agency, but it was Shadow now and it had giant walls and stuff. And Jules was there with her mythic drum gun and glider gun. Sorry, and then we had Caddy Corner, where Kit was. He had the shockwave launcher and the mythic charged shotgun, which I'll get to the charged shotgun in a second. And then we had the Fortilla, which had Ocean and the mythic burst rifle, and her it was a mythic chug jug where it would refill and it'd be infinite. That was crazy. That was like the first time we'd seen the chug jug back in action since like I don't even know when. And now all we need is for them to bring back Slurp Juice next season. So we're waiting for that. Yeah. So that season was so fun. We had Aquaman. The Battle Pass was good. Not only because of Aquaman, like Jules was a good skin. Fade, Ocean. I mean the Night skin. I forgot what it was called. I thought it was Eternal Night. I don't know. I may be wrong. But the Night skin was pretty good. And then we had Scuba Jonesy. That skin was okay. Yeah. This was a really good season. We had the Space Girl as well. Siona, I believe was her name. Yeah, I think so. Anyway. Yeah, so this season was lit and stuff. And the charged shotgun. Boy, people hated the charged shotgun. That's why people didn't like that season. Because, the charged shotgun. And the pump wasn't there for them. And the charged shotgun was... I didn't like the charged shotgun at first. I think, like, everybody hated the charged shotgun originally. But eventually people adjusted to it and they started liking it a little bit more. I still am not really a huge fan of the charge. I don't use it that much in game anymore. But every now and then I do run into people using it. But I mostly see people using pump shotguns and lever shotguns. So that's kind of the deal with the charge. Nobody liked it. Nobody wanted to use it. Everybody hated it. So everybody was using the tac shotgun instead. Everyone was using the tactical shotgun. But yeah, some people did end up using a charged shotgun the whole game, and it was hard to adjust, but eventually we did it just like the combat shotgun. We adjusted to it, we ended up liking it. Anyway, that's all I have to say for that. We're just not even going to discuss Coral Castle. Anyway, coming in at the number 1 spot on my list, I have Season 2. Chapter 2, Season 2 has to have been probably the greatest season out of Chapter 2 ever. It was so much fun to play. We had the mythic weapons, which were brand new to us that season. 5 new places to go, or POIs, which didn't have that same rhyme to them, where it's like the first 2 letters are the same, like Pleasant Park, Tilted Towers. They started with the. That was way different for us. And then we had the Battle Pass was amazing. And then we had the Deadpool crossover. And then we had Meowscles. He gets his own category, yes. It was just, it was insane. Crazy. We also had the new Battle Pass screen update that season, where you could see your challenges and the Battle Pass and a whole bunch of other crap. all in one screen. That was amazing. That was fun. That was really fun. You know, that was brand new as well, which made it even better. Yeah. I mean, the only bad things about this season were probably Deadpool's pistols, because man, those pistols, my God. And the rig. After the rig exploded, it kind of became useless, and nobody wanted to go there anyway because it was already too far off the map. The mythics that season were overpowered, specifically Brutus's minigun, Midas's drum gun, and the Scar and Infinite Grappler. TNT's Boombo were, it was pretty much the same as a regular Boombo, but it didn't take sniper ammo, I think? I don't know. Anyway, the AK from Meowscles was decent. I already said the Deadpool pistols. I mean, they gave you shield, but they were pretty trash. So, yeah, they were not what you were looking for, Chief. The end of season event was really cool, really dope. We got to go in and out of the Matrix, so that was pretty fun. I actually didn't get to see it, but yeah, I've only seen like 3 or 4 Fortnite live events in my entire time playing that game, which is pretty sad. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for my list. Oh, one last thing about the season two. About season two. This season was probably just as long as the first season, but that's what made it so good. They kept delaying the live event, and we got to keep playing that really, really good season. Now, eventually it got boring, but then they did the live event, and then we got 2 more days to play with that massive storm water wall thing. That was really cool. And then that was pretty much it. We had helicopters too that season. That was really dope. And other than that, I don't think there's really anything else that I can say about this season. It was really fun, really cool. This entire chapter has been really fun. Even though some of these seasons were pretty garbage, it's been fun on this island. And I hope to see maybe possibly the OG map or another map that seems much cooler than this current one next chapter when this one comes to a close. So, yeah. I will see you guys during the live event, which I will probably be live streaming with a little bit of commentary here and there. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, as well as the live event, obviously. So, yeah. The next video should be dropping soon. Not sure when. Next video after this one may be tomorrow. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. Bye.